Hello everyone, welcome back on SCIEXPO. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to add error bars in cluster line plot for publication point of view. So any further ado, let's get started. If you not yet subscribe my channel, subscribe SCIEXPO if you'll get similar videos in future. This is our data sheets. The first column will find out the genotype's name, and second one is a variables, and third one is also variables. So flowering days and plant height is variable. And between two variables, I have to find out cluster analysis and their cluster line plot using error bars. For this purpose, I have plotted sum, average, and standard deviation, standard error. Standard deviation is using formula like similar. I'm going to plotting again. I'm going to plot the sum is equal to using sum of our total variables in flowering days. Click on sum. I'm selecting data sheets. That's it. And again plotting average mean of our data sheets. Then standard deviation. STD standard deviation, and standard error is a square root of standard deviation, SQRT. So I'm selecting all this and drag it to the right side, so it will plot automatically of the plant height. All this statistical analysis using conditional formatting here for our understanding purpose, right? So once I plot this standard error, for error purpose you can use standard deviation and standard error too. There is no big difference. There is a main variation. There is a main purpose is that to variation of your data sheet compare with the mean values. How much your data is various to your sum of mean of your data, right? So I'm going to plot here cluster analysis. First I'm going to select our data sheets and I'm going to insert. Then I'm going to cluster one column. Clustering that, I'm going to cluster select the cluster. You can select also line plot also and the cluster plot also. I'm going to select our data, then I'm going to cluster analysis and I'm going to cluster line plot, right? I'm going to resize that our clusters. This is the cluster line plot. So I am going to add here error bars in our cluster line plot. So I'm going to select our chart, then going to add left side top. I'm going to add comment, add chart elements, and click on that. I'm going to error bars and going to more options. Click on more option bar. So I'm going to select the which trait you want to first add error bars. I'm going to first select flowering days. Click on OK. Okay, new. Then if you once I click OK, then the left side will find the new side windows. Then click on the bar options, error bar option, and I'm going to click on these both types of error bars and click on the customs and specify the values. Click on specify values. Now I'm selecting the error bars of flowering days. So you can select the standard error too and standard error also. So I'm going to select standard error. Both sides I'm going to select the standard error and click OK. See, standard error going to apply on your line plot. Now I am going to add. Now I'm selecting chart. Once again I'm selecting chart and I'm going to add error bar for our another variables. More option, and I'm going to add here standard error for plant height. Click on OK, and I'm going to right side selecting the bar plot. Right, and then going to cluster and specify the values for error bars. I'm going to select here. This is a standard error. and hit OK. See, now we have plotted standard error for all two variables. Now I am going to reformatting for publication point of view this cluster line plot, right? So I am going to select this first on this bar. I am going to select this bar, right? The all bars should be highlighted. So click on that. I am going to coloring over there on the right side. Fill line colors. I am going to select the color of bar. It's a black one. You can change color from here. You can black to red as per your preference. And the size of your bar, I'm going to increase this size for visibility of your bars. All right. So once I select that one, the size of that bar is going to increase. Similarly, I am doing for another bar like plant heights. Click on that. See, all once you click on that bar of another variables, it should be all bars should be highlighted. Then you have to do formatting of that bar. I'm going to change the color. I'm making more color for deep blue. Right, and increasing the size of bar 1.25. Right, so that's it. We can select horizontal line 2 and vertical line 2. So in this case, first one case we selected only horizontal line. So second case we have selected horizontal line. So I have to select the middle line, middle bar line, and increase the size of, right, and decrease the size of this. Little bit. So I think this is fine. I'm going to change the sidebar to of first one. I'm going to select red one. Right. So this is our data sheets. We have plotted all error bars on our line cluster line plots. I'm going to reformat. I'm going to delete these vertical and horizontal bracket lines. So click make it clean of our cluster line plots. And I'm selecting the x-axis. Then I'm going to format window and click on the shape outline of black. Right. Then again I'm selecting y-axis, shape outline black. You will find the nicely x-axis, y-axis visible. And click on the chart. I'm going to home and make it black all and increasing font of all chart and make it bold. Right, once I did that, I can give chart name whatever you want. So in this case I am going to give cluster line plot. So if you're not visible your legend, you can add your legends. Click on your plot and go to double click on your plot and add elements here. You can add your legends according to your preference. You can do right side, left side, and top side as per your preference. For my view, I will prefer bottom side of the chart. See, so this is our publication quality view. This cluster line plot, you can copy this cluster line plot in the PowerPoint and paste it here for your future analysis. This is all about this video, guys. I hope you guys understand how to make a publication quality cluster line plot. And thanks for watching my videos. Like and subscribe, so you will get similar videos in future.